Hey everyone, welcome back to On Living Color TV. I'm your host Alexis Monet. Before we get started, make sure you all hit that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay everyone, so if you don't know, if you haven't heard, Doja Cat is back and she released a new single called Attention. And I will say this is a very different sound for Doja Cat, but it is very good. And I get it that Doja Cat wants to be diverse and show that she can make different type of music outside of pop and still be herself and still rap on songs. And she was rapping on this single and she did a good job. She also dropped a music video to this single and she looked good in the video as well. Now, although the song was good, a lot of fans felt like Doja may have been shading Cardi B. Doja did go on to say this in her single, why she thinks she Nicki M. She thinks she hot-ish. Now we all know that Cardi B did have a single called Hot-ish and it did not do well when she dropped it. And no tea, no shade, but it low-key did drop off the charts. Now Doja Cat also mentioned Nicki Minaj. And Doja feels like a lot of people compare her to Nicki Minaj. And I wouldn't say they compare her to Nicki Minaj's lyricism. I would say more so of her aesthetic. And that comes to a lot of female rappers. You see Nicki Minaj's influence when it comes to lyrics, outfits, clothes, wigs, etc., even mannerisms nowadays. So I can understand comparisons on that part, but other than that, I don't really see it when it comes to Doja and Nicki. Now Doja did come out and say that people were reaching and she was not shading Cardi B or dissing anybody within her song. It was just a piece of work that she wanted to share with her fans, and I will say she got a good reception from it. A lot of people did go and listen to the song. Now, to be honest, I probably will not listen to the song again, but I do look forward to hearing Doja Cat in her next era and seeing what she's really gonna give this time, because Planet Her was really good and had a lot of bops. So we'll just have to see if she can do it again. Now moving on to Cardi B. Now we all know that Cardi B is rumored to drop a new album this year, and she was recently featured on Lotto's remix to Put It on the Floor, and she has been talking about her upcoming features and who she will and will not be working with. And Cardi B did say that she's gonna work with whoever she wants to, big or small artists, which I do think that's dope. So take a listen to this.
Rating, because I feel like y'all constantly ask me to do big collabs. I'm not gonna be collabing with everybody that's big. I'm gonna collab with people that make my ears jump and make me happy. Like, cause I feel like y'all just be like, oh, get on this song because it's charting, or get on this because it's this, get on this and that. If I like it, I'm gonna get on it, even if it doesn't make sense or not. For me, in a very comfortable space now to do so. My confidence level is all the way up when it comes to my music, when it comes with everything. The way that I look, I always had a big confidence level, so that's never been a problem for me. No matter what try to make me feel, that never been a problem for me. I always been a bad bitch. I always been a big pull your favorite rappers, your favorite athletes, been in my DM and waiting for a chance, and it will never happen. And I gotta find that with a lot of breach, so that's never an issue for me. But like, when it comes to music wise, talent wise, everything is so contradicting when it comes to me. So I don't give what I hear or no gotta say, because trust and best believe that start shaking when they hear that I'm gonna drop something, whether it's gonna be something big, whether it's gonna be something.
Now, as I mentioned before, Cardi B was recently featured on Lotto's song called Put It on the Floor Again. And a lot of people have been enjoying the single. A lot of artists have remixed the song. And if it wasn't for Cardi B, in my opinion, I really don't think the song would have charted 13 on Billboard. And no tea, no shade, but we'll have to see if it remains stable on Billboard, because we all know how labels can allegedly be when it comes to finessing numbers. And some artists will chart high, but their singles will dwindle down the charts and drop off very quickly. Now, after Cardi B did do that live, a lot of people found it ironic and funny that Cardi B once shaded Nicki Minaj and called her the queen of remixes. However, it does seem like Cardi B may be following Nicki's blueprint, because she has been jumping on a lot of remixes, which has helped Cardi B in a way because she does not have anything new out on her own. So we'll just have to wait and see what Cardi B is given this year, and that might be a hint of her saying she's going to come out with a new song and she will have a feature, or she may be jumping on another single soon. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now moving on to Ice Spice. Now we all know that Ice Spice is the it girl and she's been having an amazing year so far. If you don't know, Ice Spice recently was on the cover of Teen Vogue. So shout out to Ice Spice for that. Being on Vogue, even Teen Vogue, is a big thing, and she's out here doing interviews as well. And it got a lot of people talking when she sat down with Teen Vogue and she addressed colorism within the music industry. Now, a lot of people feel like because Ice Spice's complexion, she does benefit off of her skin tone and gets better opportunities than darker skinned girls. She did go on to say, I feel like that's not something personal to me. Now, some people were offended by Ice Spice's response, and I can understand why. However, I don't think she was dismissive of colorism as a whole within the music industry. However, I do feel like she feels it's not directly impacting her in her music career, but that doesn't mean her feelings are valid. I think most people are aware of the music industry and what type of aesthetic and look that they like to push to the public. Now, I do feel like Ice Spice has benefited off of her skin tone and skin complexion, because there has been artists who have been around who have not seen the success that Ice Spice has seen within the last year. And she will continue to get more opportunities than other artists because of the way she looks. So I don't think she was trying to be dismissive, but I do think she was being honest about her feelings. But you let me know how you feel about these topics down below. Thanks again for joining me for another video, and until next time, bye.